right up. And if you aren't noticing, we had one member drop. So Danny's character Fenno had dropped. And now we have Estrella and Themac with us. And Josiah will be running either late or just won't be here. So, with that being said, let's get right into the intro. Give me a couple seconds. And the Eye of Dusk has returned. They say it last rose 100 years ago. The night castle vanished, and the world forgot its name. Tonight, the bell tolls again. There are no hunters here, no saints, only locked doors, burned names, and stories told with shaking hands. The villagers don't speak his name, only that he carries a whip older than stone, and a scar shaped like an eye. You've come. By oath, by coin, by purse, or by accident. The castle has returned. Welcome. Hi, I'm back. Both are heavily muted at the moment. Yeah, just tell me when you're ready and then... Oh, Riv says hello stream. Anyways, while these people get their life together, let's talk about our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. I'm not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. That is an awful idea to think about. Oh, someone figured out their life, and they are here with us now. Jade, are you done figuring out your life?
Yes, I'm so sorry. They did not know, apparently, and decided to, yeah.
No clue?
So sorry.
No clue at all?
We're done figuring out life.
What'd you say prior to me saying that?
And I'm done figuring out life. We're good.
I might just tweet.
Yes, she is here. Another person who has now figured out their life.
My motherfucking fries are cold.
Huh? I'm sorry, say this again.
I said, my motherfucking fries are cold.
Her fries. Her fries are cold.
My fries are cold.
That bitch.
Right.
Like, how dare she cook your fries freezing? How dare she just not cook the fries?
Who do you think you are? Anyways. Hi, guys.
Yep. Anyways,
Yes.
we're gonna head into stream. I'm so glad they cannot see my camera. Because I am just absolutely I look like shit. I look like absolute dog shit this afternoon.
Don't worry.
I think you look beautiful. Thank you.
Anyways, back to the topic at hand. We last left off where you all are in the jail cells.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, it is your third day in the jail cells, and these cells are rapidly filling up with more and more people. Every morning, you'll hear the tick.
Jail cells?
Huh?
I think I missed a step.
Oh, yeah. So, recap, because you weren't here that last one.
Yeah, please
You
save me.
You all fought a very, very, very large beast that I did not read. So I had to cut that shit off early.
I was gonna say, we didn't fight that bitch.
Yeah. I wanted you to fight him, and then I realized, oh no, that's not good. He's too big. Therefore, they ran away. We had Fenno disappear, turn evil, have a whole fight with Estrella, and then Josiah and them argued for a little bit about whether Leviticus would return because he had left to go to just go leave and go find things. And now.
And Estrella met a goth dummy mommy.
Yep. And now, so after that, they took a long rest, got kidnapped, stuck in a caravan. All four of you. Three, because Fenno disappeared. All three of you got kidnapped. Josiah was complaining. Ivana, I think her name was. I didn't write it down.
What a baddie.
I didn't write her name down. I think it was Ivana. But Ivana had stuck a sock or a scarf in his mouth. Just his old bandages. Put y'all in the cell. Took off the chains. Locked the cell behind her. And then left. And you met another Tarn person as they were escorted into their cell. So now we are here 3 days later, where you guys are still in your cell. And every morning or every afternoon, you will hear the tuck, tuck, tuck of nails. Or, not nails, but heels, I'm sorry. You'll hear the tuck, tuck, tuck of heels. It's very tactile. It sounds like tile on stone, or stone on stone. It's a very hard, tuck, 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 tuck. And it can be slow, it can be fast. But every morning, you'll see an undead in leather armor walk the halls alongside a human with their with the person who is being held captive going into these cells. And now that it is 3 days later, ever since you first got captured and there was no one in here, almost all the cells are filled up aside from 2.
See.
Leviticus is not with you guys.
I forget. Are we all in the same cell? So like me and the mech are in the same cell. Okay.
Yep. You, the Mac, and
Josiah.
and Josiah. They're all in the same cell. Fenno, nowhere to be seen. As you wake up,
So,
he's
we're just
nowhere.
gonna say, I suppose Josiah is like fucking sleeping. Definitely in character.
You can just hear his snoring from a mile away.
Insert Bond snoring sounds.
I can hear him from across the country.
But you mean across the ocean. But what was I? Okay, well, have we just for like how weak are we? Like have we gotten any nourishment?
Yep.
Okay, so we have
Pretty much
had food.
you've had a full rest, essentially.
So they're like taking care of us, but we're just not allowed to.
Yeah, of course. They're not psychos.
Okay.
They are taking care of you extremely well. Better than what you would think a captive should be held accountable as.
My laptop's like crashing right now. I'm sorry.
You're alright.
Is there anything you guys would like to
freezing.
do? Oh, I forgot to describe the place to you guys because you were not here, Jade. There is a bookshelf on the very back. On the left side of this bookshelf, when you first enter, there's a bathroom. It is a full-fledged bathroom, shower, toilet. You know, it's a separate room. Basically, kind of like a mini hotel room, essentially. And to the right side, there are cots and basically a desk, a small desk. So you'll see two cots, 1, 2, on either wall, and then in between the one side, on the right, there is a mini desk, essentially, like a quill and paper desk.
I just don't know if there really is much to do. Like,
There is something you can do.
well, I mean, I suppose maybe Estrella approaches the bookshelf.
Okay.
Can I roll like an investigation check? Question mark?
Yep. You can. You can investigate this bookshelf.
Cool. That's a 13.
What?
A 13.
A 13 total? So, when you look at this bookshelf, all of these books are in almost perfect alignment, with a couple being pushed inward and a couple being jutted outward.
Okay.
And it's only this small cluster of books in the, I would say, direct middle that are just a little askew. Just a tad askew.
Could I?
And we pull the books out. Sorry.
Yeah, I was. No, you're alright. I was actually gonna ask the same question.
See? Say that
Can we
again?
pull the books out and look at them?
Yeah, Sure. So when you try to pull one, oh, well, which book do you want to pull? Because I'll give you an option.
I was
Like,
going to say, could I possibly do like a history check to see if I recognize any of like the covers of the books or like
Go
the
ahead.
titles?
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh fuck. That's damn. That's pitiful. A 5. That is. Oh boy.
When you look at these books, they all look pretty bland. I mean, they're the same, like around the same color scheme. There's not really, much about the titles that stand out to you. I mean, the only thing you would really notice is like famous titles like Shakespeare or Da Vinci. These really famous people, but otherwise, not that much.
Is there anything that just looks off about? I should probably roll for this. But I'm curious if there's anything that looks off about these books. Like, because we know they're skewed, and there's nothing particular about the titles, but I feel like if we try and grab one of the books, we're throwing ourselves into something we shouldn't.
So, here's what I'll have you do. If you're going to grab one of the books, each book, now when you're looking at the shelves, each book has 12 books on one shelf. So I'm going to have you roll a d12, which I'll go get mine. And if you roll above what I roll, I will let you you'll pass, and then if you roll under what I roll, you won't pass.
Gotcha. Let me find my 12. Where's the 12? I was sitting there looking at the 10.
I'm genuinely trying to find my dice. I don't know where they went.
You win.
That is embarrassing. Wow.
You win. I got a nat 1.
Holy shit.
Maybe wait to roll again until like she finds her dice. I feel like that's only fair.
You can like
Okay.
You can wait a little. I'm still trying to find my
Okay.
dice. Damn. Which part of me is saying there's a problem, and that my dice are fucking missing. Where are they?
You mean you don't have a tray of dice on your desk?
I had a bag of dice on my desk, and then it just disappeared. Where did
A
it
tray
go?
of dice, even though we only use one set of dice.
Oh,
Probably tell you.
god damn it. It was in here somewhere.
I use my own dice because I cursed them when I made them and they hate me. So I use store-bought sets.
Oh, here we go. Found it! I found it! Thank God.
So now you guys can actually roll at the same time, so it's fair.
Right, yeah. So, I'll roll first. You won't be able to see it, because it is still on my tray. Okay, you are free to roll.
You win.
What'd you get?
Did you get a nat 1 again?
I did.
That is insane. Oh my god, that is wild.
I did get a nat 1 again.
Oh,
Damn.
2 in a row. You know,
that's 2 in a row. Can we get 3? Do you have? I'll have this be a part of.
that was a 5.
Do you have a thing that tells you, because there's a thing for some characters which is if you roll below this number, you can automatically gain this number. Do you have that?
Where would I find that?
So, like, when you're looking
Appears in
at,
trades.
you can go under, I think, attack. No, actually. Go under all. And there will be something.
Actions, right?
I don't know. I don't think so. It was some weird thing where if you have a, like anything, like for a save, for like like
I'm looking through real quick.
if I'm seeing investigation as intellect, so if you had an intelligence save, and it was an 8, or it was below an 8, and you can get an 8 for an intelligence save, something like that.
I'm not seeing it anywhere.
Well, in the case of a nat 1, you pull the book, and on the cover, it is this red and gold lined book, and it is a very dense, and it's the Bible. It is the Catholic Bible, the Old Testament of the Catholic Bible.
That's interesting.
And you have pulled it straight out.
Okay.
Would you like to have a stab at it, River?
Sure.
Alright.
Why not?
You can roll a d12, and I will keep my stat the same.
Got you. An 11?
Shit. Okay. Yes, you get to choose. So she's obviously pulled the Bible out, so there's now 11 books.
Yes.
You are free to choose out of those 11 books which one
I'm voted! Sorry.
which one you would like to pull.
Okay. Can you... Am I just picking a number, or are you...
Actually, no, I won't leave that to chance. You did beat me, so, you did beat me in the sense, so I won't leave that up to chance, because I realize that is a stupid decision. On one of the many covers, this shelf seems to be religious-based, but on one of the many covers, it is not religious-based. On one of these books, it is not religious-based.
Are all the other books, like, different religions, or is it all, like...
Yes. So you'd see Catholic, you'd see Shar, you'd see the God of War on there. All these different religions that and these different gods people worship. But one of them is a poet.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm picking that one, because you're flinging the carrot in front of me right now.
When you look at the cover of this poet, this is Shakespeare. And this book covers all of Shakespeare's many poems and plays all in one book. This book is
big ass book.
This book is very dense and very thick. It is basically, as you pull it out, and when you pull it out, it condenses. And the shelf.
A really cute moment, like, What if Estrella, like, goes to grab the book and almost drops it, and the Mike is like, "Are you okay?" That'd be sweet. Anyway, continue.
You what?
When you go to pull this book, it shrinks in your hand, and you can see the shelf slide forward.
What the fuck?
Doesn't seem good.
But the shelf, it does not move on its hinge. It stays still. It just has moved forward ever so slightly from all of the other shelves.
So, do I need to roll anything for Estrella to look behind the shelf? Like,
No.
is there space behind the shelf for her to, like, look behind it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Do you want to look behind it?
Yes, please.
Alright. So, when you shove these books to the side, to get a better look on the inside, it is a room. From the slivers of light, you can see a room. You have no idea if this room is, what's the word for this? You have no idea how big this room is, how vacant the room is, or, how dense the room is. You just know that there is a room behind there.
So, Mac, help me move this shelf.
Got you. Walks over to the other side of the shelf. See if we can find.
What are you trying to do?
Check? Move the shelf. Like, move the shelf.
That is a strength check. Yep.
Figured.
How much success we're gonna have, considering how these books are sounding.
Like, bro.
Nice.
Hello?
Huh?
Oh,
yeah.
but who with disadvantage in strength? Damn it!
Bro, why did I think that was a fucking skill? Oh shit, we're fine. I got
This
a
is
21. I got a nat 20.
Girl, okay.
The 13, because I had disadvantage and -1. So
Actually, that would have worked. I'm not even gonna lie to you, that would have worked. Estrella, you go to grab the edge of this book. Which edge are you grabbing? Actually, no, I won't leave that up to you. That's not your decision.
I was gonna say, I don't really
Yeah, exactly. So, the edge closest to this book, you grab. And
Yeah.
as a pregnant woman,
Oh, is there disadvantage with that? Is that a thing? Like,
what?
do I have different stats?
No, I don't. No. No.
what's the question?
But
I just
as a-
figured I'd ask, because
as your dainty hands
Dainty?
grab this bookshelf, you pull and drag this bookshelf all the way open.
Mhm.
And in the room, it is a very thin, and I mean super thin hallway.
Like, thin enough that we can walk through it, or
Hold on, let me.
too thin that we can't get through it?
I'm trying to figure out how to describe it, because there is an actual word to describe this. It is like a burrow kind of sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
So the way it's set up is it's not big enough for you to walk through, but it is just big enough for an animal
For
to
you
walk
to
through.
crawl through. Oh, an animal. Oh, okay. Wait. Is Janus with Estrella right now?
I think we're kind
I don't know.
of fucked if not.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't? You're the DM.
I guess
Roll a dice. If you get above a 10, then she.
I guess Ivana wouldn't have really cared about the bird as much. She wouldn't have considered that your bird is a part of your party.
Oh, well, they probably don't know that Janus is like a living soul. So
As far as she's concerned, she just captured you as part of her mission.
this means I can do a Janus and a Shrella interaction. This is incredible. My voice sounds like shit. I'm sorry if my voice acting is like not as good as usual.
It's okay.
Janus, get over here.
What would? Oh my god, I haven't voice acted as Janus.
Would you like me to?
You can if you want. Yeah.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Cool. That's great. That's great. I'm voicing a fucking owl.
Well, I'm gonna let you improv because it's fairly simple.
Yeah.
His biggest intro, one thing that you need to keep in mind a lot. He calls Estrella Madam, first of all. And he basically has the exact same personality as Alfred from like Batman. He's literally just Alfred.
Does he care at all about Estrella?
Yes, but he doesn't tend to show it.
Okay.
He's very he cares a lot about Estrella, very devoted to her. But he
right now, it'll
take a little bit.
I will preface this. Which Alfred? There was one Alfred in one of
Which
the
Alfred?
many comics
question.
that would literally take his shotgun out and point it at a burglar.
Oh yeah.
Right. But then there's like a Batman Alfred, which is like, you're going to this party. I don't give a damn. Go.
So I would say it's a little bit of both.
Fuck. Okay.
I mean, he definitely. I mean, there's been many instances where he's like bit people and fucked people up before.
Okay. Yeah. We can do it.
Another thing. Well, you also have to remember that he is very proper. He doesn't really cuss at all, and he doesn't cuss. He doesn't believe in cussing, and again, just very proper. He literally like cleans his paws, not his paws, his claws or whatever. Like, yeah, that's Janus. A twink, if you will, a twink as a bird.
I got it.
Twinkish old man Yowie. Okay, yeah. And scene.
All right. You can start us off if you would like.
Janus, get over here.
What?
I told you to get over here. Get now.
You are in a cell. Why? What? How?
You. He has a British accent, by the way. You fucking penguin. Get here.
Not, by the way, he is not a penguin at all. He's a great horned owl.
Get here. Now. Right now. I didn't ask. I'm not asking you. I'm demanding you.
First off, man, don't call me a penguin. I'm an owl. Secondly, what in God's name makes you think I can just sneak my way through there?
You're the only one who's going to be able to fit, Janus.
And for someone who is divine in magic, you can't just summon me? Do I have to squeeze my feathery, fluffy head through those bars.
You're doing Janus from now on. You have the honor of doing Janus. My feathery, fluffy head through those bars. It's incredible. That's so good. Okay,
I mean, I could use my magic, but you're right there, so what's the point?
What do you mean right there? I'm outside you. I'm outside of the castle.
You can fly here.
Yes. You do realize there are thousands of undead in that castle, along with many of them that would love to eat me. No.
I'm going to catch you, Janus. You're a damn bird.
Okay, I promise you, if you can get that lady wearing leather, disgusting
just
yet
me people, because I just know that he's doing that with his claws, like what you were doing with your hand. Like I could see him. And I love you. You're my favorite person.
if you can get that lady with the with the disgusting leather on her to walk me into the castle, maybe. But I swear to you, if I get a speck of dirt on my feathers, I will personally wash myself off in the nearest river.
I try to make do. What?
Thank you, ma'am.
Don't pain in my ass.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Thank you, ma'am. I will meet her outside the gates.
And are you sure that you can't just... Surely there's somewhere in the castle that you can see to.
Do you see a window?
I'm in a fucking jail cell, Janus.
Do they have windows? No?
You can sneak through the bars.
Okay, let me get one thing straight to you. As much as I would love to fly through there, those undead will eat me.
No, they... Oh my god. Janus, the castle walls are high as the damn skyline. You're going to be fine. You can fly up there with your little faggot birdie wings and do as you please.
Your jail cell
going to be-
is underground.
Excuse me.
Yes. Have you not... Did you not... I'm sorry. Did you not see your jail cell is underground?
Janus, I was unconscious.
Right. My bad. I forgot. Your unconscious body
Your bad.
was laying in the freaking caravan.
In the what?
In the caravan. The one that you took to get there.
Janus, you know all this information from when we got captured and you didn't even think to alert to me?
No. It was not asked of me. Why would I inform you if it was not asked of me?
You are supposed to be my watchbird. That's your
Yeah.
entire purpose.
Yes, but you did not ask me to watch that castle. You asked me to watch you. In which I did.
Do you know where Alana is? Ivana? Alana? What's her name?
Alana, something along that line.
Ivana. I don't know. Do you know where Ivana is right now? Do you have eyes on her?
Hmm. She's up in the window. If you can get her to... Can I... Is that... You are the only one that I can speak to, yes? Or am I hearable to all
No.
humans?
No, darling. You and I can only speak telepathically together, but you could possibly alert Ivana somehow. Maybe with your bird squawking, the whoos,
Right, and,
the owl. Well,
I beg your happiest pardon. What do you mean do owls squawk?
well, yeah, I know that there's like the hoot.
You've heard me squawk.
I
Yes, we squawk. Yes, we hoot.
Half the time, I don't even hear you squawking over my ravens.
Yes,
Have a nice toast.
because I'm not a fucking raven. I know he doesn't cuss, but like...
I used to think that he wouldn't cuss, but I'm changing my
I know he didn't cuss, but that was needed for his lines.
I feel like he cusses in high stress situations.
Yes.
Venus, I really just need you to get as much info as you can and report back to me.
Yes, I did such a thing, but on my own terms. Because you were not in dire need at said moments.
And what did you find?
You are underground. The first level is... How do I put this? Filled with undead that might or might not eat raw meat. And or live meat. And that. And the second level, undead and humans just walk about everywhere. I don't understand why that is. I don't know how they can get along. Just not my prerogative. Third level, I think they are just humans and vampires. Or just vampires altogether. Because I've only seen one person on the third level, and he never leaves. Barely ever leaves.
Well, I appreciate that information.
Right.
I have no sense of time, so I'm not quite sure when this is.
How do you suppose I get her attention without touching her? I don't think I say this very much. I hate dust and or dirt. She's covered in it. There is this awkward long silence. I feel like her internet has just gone out. Riv,
are you there?
Are you good?
Also, isn't Riv a he? Isn't Riv a he?
I don't know.
Or no, I think they're gender fluid.
Yes.
Ask that when it comes
That is correct. They are gender fluid. I think their internet just went out. Is she dead?
It appears that way.
Hold on, let me, yeah, I was about to say, is she good? I'm gonna do something. Riv, I'm gonna kick you out real quick, and then hopefully you can come back in when your side isn't, when your side has not stopped crashing. So, give me 2 seconds. That's it. Janus has just ended river. Just with a few words, just ended river. Poof, their existence gone.
Stream. It seems we've got some technical difficulties.
Yep, we're waiting on the one person that I need to finish the dialogue. We have run into a very, very technical difficulty. How do I, but where have they gone? Where did they go?
Say, I wonder if their phone died. But normally,
no, I think her computer
just
just
went offline.
crashed because what happens is her computer crashes
Mine?
and then they come back.
Oh, I thought they didn't have a
So-
computer.
I don't know if they do. It's just from what I've experienced is that I'm either that or their Discord is just being shitty right now. In which case it's
Did they-
entirely plausible.
They went offline completely.
Yeah, no. Which I'm a tad confused. Only a tad confused. Confiled if I will. Can my brother just stop down friggin' steps? Can you hear that?
I could for a second.
Yeah, no, I see. Cause it's like friggin' what's his name? Harry Potter. When Dudley's just like, "Come on, Potter, let's go to the zoo." Just heavy message, little bro. Cause I don't know what happened. So alright guys, that's the end of campaign.
What happened?
So alrighty guys, that's the end of campaign.
Oh. Did they DM you?
I don't know. They are not online
Oh,
yet,
I thought
so
you.
I don't
thought they
know.
DM'd.
No, that was a
Alright.
joke. That was a joke.
Okay. Wait, did they DM you? Are we done here?
No.
This was short.
It's a tad short. It's been 50 minutes. So, she's got 10 minutes.
That just happen?
I'm just timing that if the 10-minute mark, or especially the 30-minute mark, if that crosses like the 30-minute mark. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So now we have to wait. We will be on the intermission screen.
I think you're just not in camera view. I saw something move at the bottom of your. Are you like hiding under the screen? I saw something move under the screen. Oh, oh, you pushed the chair a little bit. A little bit, yeah. I will be right because I can hear them talking about it.
Guys, I'm back. I'm so sorry.
Why
Grandmother.
yippee? Why yippee? I was sitting here, I was like, so, she gonna come back?
I'm so sorry. I am back.
Yeah.
I am back. I had to take that call because my grandmother lives a few states away and I barely get to talk to her.
Okay.
But I am here. Where you said testing is. Oh, Jake's not here. Okay.
Where did we leave off?
We left off that Janus was explaining to Estrella some of the things that he's saw.
Which floor did you get to?
I think the last one he explained was the third one with the vampire. Oh, pardon me, vampires.
Right. So, as he's like gets done explaining it, he's like, you do realize, you have the spell. You have a spell that can summon me. Yes.
Summon you? I thought that was only.
You.
Does that work with you?
I would. I would assume so.
Well, might as well try.
I mean, you did, and like you telepathically. You see, you did summon me. Yes, like this is not. You have summoned me. Before you met all the wacky characters. Yes, River is
Is
back.
that actually a spell I have, or is this just
So-
something that?
It says you gain the service of a familiar, a spirit that takes an animal of your choice, appearing in an unoccupied space within range. A familiar has the statistics of a chosen form. Your familiar acts independently of you, but it obeys your commands.
Okie dokie. Okay. And that's animal. Wait, what spell was that? Sorry.
This is, I think, find familiar. It does say summoning, but you can, I think, unsummon him and then resummon him.
Okay.
Because I'll give you the option of just summoning him. Because it seems fitting.
I will add that. 2 more slots, okay. So, trying to think of so maybe, wait, so this can actually bring Janus to us? Or is this just the telepathic connection?
What I would say is, it says you gains 1, so it means you do summon him. Since it is a first level conjuration, what I would suggest is literally just dropping this, because it says summoning as a tag. So what I would say is you can drop the familiar and then place him in the same spot, kind of like how teleportation works.
Okay. So then, yeah, yeah.
So from where the I'll just paint a picture because we're just going through this. What's his name? Janus?
Janus, yes.
Janus is sitting like on one of the branches, and you're just like, okay, so let me try this, and then you just see him. I swear to you, he's going from sitting on one of these branches. I can't speak. He's sitting on one of the branches, and he just sees this portal opening up and just swallowing him, and all you hear on the like in the outside is just a squawk.
Yeah.
And then from the ground up, Janus is literally on the cell floor. And as he's like squawked, you hear the rest of the squawk come from like the portal. And I feel like as it closes, he just kind of looks at you as if you've just murdered his entire family.
Dennis, you should be used to that by now.
Okay.
Estrella sort of like just strokes his feathers, like,
Are you sure you want to do this?
He squints at you and he's just like, you could have done this 5 minutes ago.
I understand that, but
Where would you like me to go, ma'am? I don't know where to go. It is a small.
behind this bookshelf over here.
His talons are just kind of like.
If there's anything,
it's like the small
down there.
click of something. I don't know how to.
yeah, I get what you mean. Estrella sort of like rests a hand on like his back, sort of guiding him.
If there's anything dangerous down there, you report right back to me. You don't go down. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want you getting hurt, Chase. Don't look at me like that.
And mind you, for everyone who hasn't, who didn't just see my facial expression, he is squinting and looking at her as like, seriously? I fly. We're really considering this?
I'm afraid you really won't be able to find much down there. Doesn't really seem like there's quite enough space for you.
And he doesn't know that a word, just, you can hear, I swear to you. No, that's actually way better. That's a way better description for something like this.
Agree!
You just hear every single, like, of his feathers or his talons just walking on the cobblestone floor.
Yeah.
You just hear tick, 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 tick. And it just kind of, like, exits out. And he's kind of, he goes on like this for a minute. You'll hear the echoing going on for, like, several minutes. And then in Estrella's ear, all she hears is, do you mind telling me where to go? I'm very confused.
There's multiple places to go?
Yes.
Oh, it's a fucking maze.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's fucking
question.
dirty.
Is there a spell where possibly Estrella would be able to see through Janus's eyes?
That is already part of the thing. And you're
Shit!
familiar.
Oh, okay.
So if you read it says telepathic. So basically it says, as a bonus action, you can see through your familiar's eyes.
You can see through the
and hear
familiar's
what
eyes.
he hears
Oh my god, it's
and
right
start.
in front of my face.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
So, yeah, Estrella sort of just, is looking through Janus's eyes right now.
As you are looking
If you
through his
wanna-
eyes,
yeah.
all he sees is this, like, fucking tarantula. And he's, like, eyeing it auspiciously as if he, like, wants to fucking eat it. And, like, he finally realizes you're actually, like, looking through his eyes, and he's just, like, he looks down one hall to your left. He looks down another hall to the right, or to the straight, and another hall to the right. And on the straightaway, you see 2 different paths split out. On the left, you see 1 path split out, and on the right, you see 3 paths split out.
Janice, don't think I didn't see you looking at that arachnid. Don't eat that. It could be poison. Unnatural poison.
And I'm disgusting.
Alright. Go left.
There is 1 path.
There's one.
Fine. He goes left, and then he goes right. Because that's the only other path he really has. And it has looped back around. And now you can see when you look through, the straight has 2 paths. The left is where you could have went if you just went straight. And the right is it's basically non-existent. I look back
Can
around
you just
for what?
describe, like, a bit of what the hallway sort of looks like? Like, is it, like you said, cobblestone, but is it, like...
Yeah, so eventually after, you get to a certain point, it becomes a burrow, and it's dirt and gravel. Basically almost like someone just decided to burrow themselves into this fucking hole. And it's like if moles came together and decided, you know what, let's make a maze for our confused friends.
Yeah, okay.
And after the cobblestone, you just hear... It's just him, like his claws are just digging into the gravel, trying to find like a solid place to just stand. And you can see him literally, as you're talking to him, he's just picking his feathers. Like he knows that there's dirt on him. He's just like picking his feathers, cleaning himself all the time, eyeing different arachnids.
It could possibly be an escape.
Right,
Maybe
well,
someone...
okay, well, I just looked back around. What the hell? I knew I should have gone fucking right.
Maybe it would suffice if you made markings in the dirt with your claws. Do you think you could do that?
Why?
I know, Jaina, but I don't want you getting lost in there.
Why?
I will personally give you a talon shine once you're out of there.
It's
once
fine.
I'm out
It's
of
fine.
here.
He finds the largest rock he can find on the ground, and he shoves it into the dirt. He's just like... he looks down, finds the largest rock, takes his beak, picks it up, takes his talon, grabs it, and just plunges it into the dirt.
There we go. That'll work.
He's, I swear to God, against what you're telling him to do, he heads down the right down the path that he was going, like he was on anyways, and then he hits the left, which is basically a right from where he entered in at, and now he's at the end of this 3-lane split. And you're now seeing 2 lanes, left and right. Both curve, so the right goes straight and then hits a left, and then the left it goes straight for a shorter distance and hits the same exit.
Go by your instinct, Janice.
You know what? Fine. And he he, like, as he's doing this, he's like walking through some of these, and he just finds a rat, and he's staring at it. Like, he's really staring at it.
Heinous. Fuck's sake, just eat the rat.
No, there's a different reason I want this rat to go where the exit is.
Oh. Smart buddy you are.
He takes his claw and he's just like, nab. Like, you know the one video where someone pokes, like, their finger through it, and he's just like, he's doing that with the mouse. He's just like, and this mouse, scared for its life, starts running, and he's just like, he's following this rat.
What if he doesn't even go to follow it? What if he just grabs it with his claw? Like, he just aggressively fucking, like, snatches it. Like, where's the exit?
As he's following this rat, like, reaches a room, and scared for its life, it literally scurries out in the center of the room. And as Janus, like, he literally does one of these. He sees it go out into the room, watches it through the hole. He's literally doing this. He's sideways. He's, like, watching it go through the hole. And he sees this bobcat. I swear to you, bobcat. Grabs onto the rat. I guess takes its claw and literally just digs into the center of the rat. And just lays down to go eat it.
Well, so much for your rodent-based plan, Jane.
Yes, but I want to know where I am.
Perhaps the cat knows?
How do
Maybe
you
you could
suppose I
ask-
speak to the cat?
Wait, that's not an Australian. Can animals not speak to other animals? Is that not a thing?
I don't think so. You know how birds communicate with other birds, but they can't communicate with the cats? I think that's how that works in this game.
I think so too. I'm gonna clarify.
You know what I want to do? I want to tell you that if you want him to actually speak with other animals, you could, I guess in this instance, cast Speak with Animals on yourself,
Okay.
which would technically be Janus in this case. So,
It says that they can't speak like with human speech, but they can speak through like mannerisms and gestures. Supposedly. So I don't know if that would work.
I guess if it's part of their rulebook, I guess so.
But if I can also just like cast Speak with Animals through Janus's perspective, that would be fine. If that's possible.
I guess that would work.
Okay.
I guess, yeah, sure. So which one are you gonna do? Are you gonna tell him to, what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna have him cast Speak with Animals on his behalf and have him speak with what was it, Bobcat, to possibly ask if it knows a way out.
He kind of like, he sighs. He kind of like looks behind him, sees like a small bug, like this worm, just plucks it up off the ground, eats it. And with like the heaviest sigh he could possibly ever give, he, against his own will, pops his head through this dirt, like concave. And he shimmies his body through, flies up onto the rafter that's in this in this room, and he kind of like looks at the bobcat and he's like, so nice meal you're having. And this bobcat goes, what do you want? And Janus, looking down, goes, I suppose a way out. I have no idea where I am, and I'm quite confused. And this bobcat, without looking up from its meal and continuing to eat, goes, 2 seconds. He finishes eating this massive rodent and claws at this door, and this door is, it has a lock on the outside that you can unlock from the inside. So two for one lock. And this bobcat's like, there's the door. There's the door. I mean, what do you? I mean, I can't open it. I don't have, talons. Which I see you have. Right? And Janus is like, I would come down there, but I think you're eyeing me like I'm a flying piece of meat. I don't know what to do about that. And this bobcat goes, technically you are, but I kinda need you to open the door. Right, I'll make a truce, You open the door, I don't eat you. Simple things. And Janus he looks down and he's like, how, again, I'm not familiar with the place. How do I open the door?
With your talons.
That's not what I asked. Now did I? I asked, how do I open the door? Not, what am I using to open the door? I asked how, because I don't know what the fucking door does.
Turn the knob.
There's no knob! There's no knob! You are seeing what I am seeing. There is no knob on the door.
Well, what? Janus, get closer to the door. Let me see.
Right, and you want me to get closer to the thing that is eyeing me like I'm the flying piece of meat that he would rather dissect.
You realize that you're about the same size as him, darling. You'll be fine.
Right, okay. And he kind of like he flies closer on this like lower rafter. And he squints his eyes and he's like, I swear to God, if you get me eaten,
you'll be fine, James.
If
that bobcat attempts to hurt you, I'll summon you back here.
As you look on the door, there's no what's the word for it? There's no knob, and there's no handle at all. There's a string, and it's a large wall, but there's a string on the bottom of this, like it's hanging down from a solid piece of wood that is holding the whole structure up together. And it's right next to the door.
Huh.
He kind of like looks
Ask
down.
the cat why it needs the door open.
What
Ask the cat why it needs the door open.
Fuck's sake. He looks at the cat. He's super stressed. He's molting like a bitch. He is like pulling feathers. He is like stressed. It's almost like the human version of sweating. And he flaps his wings and he's just like, he looks at his bobcat and he's like, I feel very impolite to not ask your name. What is your name? And this bobcat looks up and goes, huh? What did you just... Call me Phil.
Call me.
And
That's so good.
Janus...
Why do I feel like Phil has a Jersey accent? Call me Phil.
And the Janus looks down and he's like, okay, Phil, do you mind, why do you need the door open? Is there a reason, or? And Phil, he looks up and he goes, if I tell you the reason, if I really tell you the reason, are you gonna open the door? And Janus looks down and goes, yes, I need out of here too. I'm not... What? I'm sorry. What could possibly be so bad that you need to preface that? And Phil he looks up and he goes, well, I'm skinnier than shit. I kind of want to murder my owner. If I'm being heavily obvious with you right now.
Owner?
And Phil just like, or not Phil, but Janus. He goes, honestly? Sure, I'll open it. And he flies down to this little like string. He perches himself on the little beam that's holding this whole thing up. And he pulls he takes his talon and sticks it through the string, and he's pulling it back, and it's not like catching. It's just sliding back. And he's like, shit. And he takes his talon, he literally just swirls his whole hand to wrap it around his talon, and he just tugs it. And this Phil presses his gigantic paw on the door, and it creaks open. And Phil, he kind of he opens it, and he kind of sits at the door, and he's waiting for Janus to like untie his foot. And Janus is just like, I appreciate you. Now, where am I again? I'm very confused. And Phil, he goes, yeah, you're in a shed. You're in a very nice shed that they just locked me in. Right. I haven't been fed in years. I'm about to die. I want to murder whoever locked me in here. So, thank you.
About to die.
Huh?
Estrella just goes, about to die.
And Phil just goes, I thank you very much. I'm waiting for you to untie your paw. Because, not paw, I'm sorry. What do you call your, what is it? What do you call your paw? And he holds up his hand, like his massive paw. He just, and Janice just goes, talon. It's called talon. We just call it a claw with the CL.
Bro, Phil X Janice Yowie.
And Phil just goes, claw. Okay, so I'm waiting for you to untie that, and then, and we'll, and Janice quickly unwraps his talon. Is there anything you'd like to say before he kind of like leaves and stuff?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Jaina. Ask that bobcat if he would like to come with you.
Are you... Ma'am.
Yes, I'm here. Yes.
As much... No, as much as you...
Janus. If he wanted to hurt you, then he would have done so already. And it's an order you can sign out.
Fine. And Phil just kind of looks at him like, who the fuck? Phil is super confused because he's showing it on his face. So Phil's just like, what is happening right now? And Janus just goes, and he unties his talon. He goes, would you like to help me get into the, would you like to come with me to the palace in which my friends are captured in? Please. And Phil just goes, I'll strike a deal with you. If I get to murder my owner, which is, he's just in that house over there, and you help me, I will gladly come with you. 'Cause I'm pretty sure they feed me over where you're at. You look plump.
Yo! Janus is like shivering in his boots right now.
And yes, in fact, Janus is sitting there stunned. Janus kind of looks down and he's like, thank you? Sure. I guess. And he flies off to the top of the roof that's right next door. And the bobcat like saunters off from the door that he was holding. And he goes, I need you. It's a door handle. I need you to kind of press on it. You look big enough to weigh it down. I'd be happy to like, can you weigh this down just a little bit? I'd be happy for you to lay it, or to weigh it. Whatever, you know my point. And Janus, he's like, okay, sure. And he goes over and he grabs this handle with both of his talons, and he's scared for dear life, because first off, he's really close to this fucking bobcat. So you can imagine as he's flying down, feathers are just flying everywhere.
Oh.
And he opens this door. I guess he's like trying to turn the knob. He's like grabbing onto it, and he finally gets it to turn. And this this bobcat walks through the door, and you can hear screams of this owner.
Yes, it's the sound of someone being mauled. Yeah.
You can hear the screams of this owner just pleading for dear life, and he's using machetes. Like, you can hear Phil also screaming in the background. Like, Phil is also screaming Bloody Mary in the background because he's getting fucked up a little bit. And
Talk about a cat fight.
huh?
I said, talk about a cat fight.
Jesus. And then you can see Phil. He kind of like walks down, and he's like, do you mind me eating in front of you at all? And Janus is just like, I don't really care. Sure, I don't.
No, Janus would be used to that because Ashilla is a full-on catwalk. So
Yeah, he's just like, I don't really care as much, no. And Phil drags this owner out by the collar. And this owner is just like, he's pale as a ghost. Right. He looked like a very prestigious owner. Honestly.
Yeah, it's taking quite the turn.
And through Janus's eyes you see a bite mark on his neck. As Phil is literally devouring this human as if it were his last meal.
Janus, how far are you from my cell? Do you know?
A village, maybe. It's the same one we were at.
Alright. Well.
And he kind of like flies up, and Phil is he doesn't really care. He knows he's gonna come back, but Janus flies up, and he's kind of like searching the area. He sees the castle. He's like, I'm about to village out. And then he comes back to Phil, and Phil, he's just about done munching on a human, and Phil just, he walks back to where Janus is, like just under the roof of where Janus is, and he's like, so are we gonna go and maybe help and stuff? And Janus is like, can I at least ride on your shoulders? I'm very tired.
oh my god.
And Phil is just like,
Oh.
well, I promised not to eat you, so sure. And the rest of the way, you can see Janus literally telling this bobcat where to go, and if the bobcat ever feels threatened, and oh no, because he would know all the back roads, so. So, as they're walking through, they get to the gate, and you can see, like, all these guards, and they're standing there, and you see Ivana standing guard at one of the gates, and she's one of the main, like, greeters of these unconscious people. But as Phil kind of sits down, he looks up, and he's just like, he kind of like stares at Ivana, and Janus like looks down, and he goes, hold, do you know her at all? And this bobcat looks like he's quirking his head up, and he's like, look at the collar on my neck. Just look at the collar on my neck. And Janice kind of readjusts the collar, and on the collar, you can see. It's not Phil that's written on this collar. Ivana has named this bobcat. Mind you, if I can find a photo of what he looks like, that would be great. But I'll send it later after stream. But he names, she's named this bobcat Fenrir.
Oh.
So she's named this bobcat Fenrir, and Janice looks at him and looks at his tag, and sees that he's owned by Ivana. And he goes, "Your name's not Phil. Why is your... Do you know what your tag says? Do you read common? Do you speak common? Because I don't know what it says. I need help."
Wait, what? Sorry. Can you repeat what you just said? I'm sorry. I'm washing dishes and I like to hear you.
He's like, do you know what your collar says? I don't know what it means either. I need help.
Speaking to Estrella?
Yes. He's like, please help.
And what does it say?
It says, Fenrir owned by Ivana.
It's... Oh, yes, certainly don't. It says... Fenrir owned by Ivana.
Who is...
Stop, when he says who, he like starts to... Oh my god, my baby. I love him. Anyway.
Ivana is that female soldier that's standing a few feet in front of you. I suppose that maybe Phil. But didn't he say that he wanted to kill his owner? I'm not quite sure what.
I think he meant captive.
Hey.
And he looks at the bobcat. He twists his collar back around. He's like shuffling his feet, and you see his feet just go. And he kind of looks down at Fenrir, and you know how there's like a top view, and you just see someone's like head do this, like how Spider-Man does. Yeah, he's doing that. He's just like he kind of walks up on his head, looks down like at him, and he goes, "You were captured. That's your owner. What do you mean kill your owner? That's your owner. You mean captor, and your name's not Phil. Your name's Fenrir." And Fenrir just goes, yeah. Forgot about that. Didn't know my name was Fenrir.
He a player for real.
He's like, I forgot my name was... Yeah. I didn't know. My bad. Can't read. And Janus is still not, like, fully picking up the story. He's just like, so what do you mean you want to kill your owner? You just killed someone. Is that... You meant your captor, right? 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 And he's getting aggressively more worried. And, Fenrir goes, yeah. I meant captor. My bad. And, after this whole interaction, this bobcat looks at Janice and just goes, "You know how to communicate with humans. Do it." And Janice just goes, oh, that's right. And he looks at he's gonna look at Alana, and he's just gonna go, "Ooh, ooh." He's like speaking in generic owl terms, even though he could clearly speak common the entire time. He just doesn't know he can speak common. And Ivana, after like 7 minutes of him hooing at her, she just kind of like walks over, and she's a little confused because she sees this almost like, she sees this pure tan bobcat sitting there with an owl, and she's just a little confused.
This might help her a little bit. Janus does have one very distinct feature on his face.
Mm-hmm.
He has, like, so you know how great horned owls have, like, the face feathers that are, like, a different color than the rest of their face that come down over their brow bones?
Yeah.
So that middle feather right there is a deep purple color. It's the same purple as Estrella's hair.
Okay. This makes more sense.
So that might give her a bit of a...
Ivana is just gonna kind of look at the purple feather that is just smack dab in the middle of his forehead, and she's just gonna like, she's gonna tell the guards to open the door, and Janus is just gonna like fly up on her shoulders, a little less, molty now, and she's just gonna like pet the front, like she's just gonna tap the front half, like the little purple feather, and pet him and demolt him and all that. And meanwhile, Fenrir is literally like doing the normal cat things and just like rubbing up on her legs.
Oh! Cat.
And she eventually asks, like, "Oh, who are you? Who are you, little fella?" And at this point, she can hear his British "who" every single time. It was a very accented "who."
Yeah.
And she's like, "You do know I can understand you, yeah?" And Janus is just like, "Oh." Estrella sent me, if that makes any sense. And she goes, "You mean the pregnant woman? That would explain a whole lot. You have the purple marking." Sure, I'll send you right down to her. And she walks him down there, and Fenrir is like to put it lightly, he kind of just walks with her and Janus. And eventually, Janus, she like holds out her arm in front of her in order for Janus to kind of like perch onto before she opens the as she opens the cell door, and she just kind of like lowers him down, that way he can get off. And he's like, "Thank you." And Ivana is just like, no problem. And she shuts the gate again. And she looks at Estrella and she's like, I didn't know that was your bird.
Um, Estrella like immediately gets flustered and nervous. Um, yes. Of
I thank your bird for bringing my cat back to me.
course, I figured that, um, I figured that he would need some help. He mentioned that he was very hungry. Something about a captain. I thought that, favors for favors.
Thank you. And
Of course.
she walks away and you hear the little tick, 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 tick of her heels. And this bobcat, he smells something. And he stops at one of the gates, the ones that you noticed was a capture that was taken 3 days beforehand. Same day you were, admitted in. And he's groaning, in pain. And this bobcat, he smells the blood. He knows he's hurt.
Oh
And he knows that he's hurt. But he doesn't know the full story. So he kind of like looks up at the owner's face, and the owner's just like, and Ivana is looking at him with this pure disdain. Or I guess like pity almost. And Fenrir, he takes a look. He notices the person in pain. He notices the pain of pity on his owner's face. And whimpers. Before walking off with her into her room up on the second floor.
Could I possibly have Estrella say something real quick to Alana before she walks off?
Sure.
I feel like Estrella sort of like approaches the box and she's like, wait.
I'm sorry. I just
Hold on.
your cat. He
How's your night going? It's awkward silence. How's your night going?
Girl, what? My day's okay. How are you?
Ugh, I'm so tired.
Me too, bro.
We've reached a state where 6 hours is like oversleeping at this point. So I'm just like hardly sleeping each night. So it's fun.
Yeah, that's so.
Insomnia goes hard.
I'm back.
You okay?
I'm back. Yeah, my brother was just being an ass. Anyways, what did she say?
Are you okay to continue?
Yeah.
Okay. So Estrella basically shows them.
I'm sorry. It's just your cat. He's hurt. I forget. He looks very ill.
Alana like looks at her cat and then looks back at you and goes, well, he was gone for like 3 years. I mean, you would be pretty hungry.
I would be happy to fix him up. If you would have me, I'm sorry. I just adore animals, and I hate to see him in pain, especially after helping my brother, helping me, helping you, helping us.
she kind of like looks at her bobcat and kneels down and goes, Fenrir, would you like to go with the nice lady, or would you like to stay with me? You can walk over. And Fenrir kind of like looks back at Estrella, looks back at Alana, looks back at Estrella, and he kind of he walks in the middle between them and just sits down.
I think I think he might want you to stay here.
And Alana does tell him to go further if he would like to stay with you, in which he doesn't move. He just kind of stays directly in the middle. And Alana goes, okay, how do you suggest I'm fixing him?
Well, I have a few spells that I could use to at least cure a few of his wounds. I'm not exactly specialized in healing, but I have a few things that could help him, and I actually happen to have some extra bandaging with me.
He sort of motions to Josiah and his several loose bandages.
She finds humor in it. She finds humor in it and goes, all right, Fenrir, come up. And she kind of nudges Fenrir over to you. And Fenrir he kind of like sits, like he lays down on the floor.
Hello, friend.
Estrella holds out a hand for I keep on forgetting his name. What's his name? How do you pronounce it?
Fenrir.
Fenrir. Okay, that sounds French.
It's Norse.
I see.
That's cool. She holds out a hand for him to approach, just to make sure that he can gain some trust for her.
Mind you, he is literally up against. He's on the rails of this iron bar of a prison, and he's sticking his snout through the iron bars. Like he's not at all scared.
Estrella, I feel, would sort of, pet behind his ears, and then she would cast Cure Wounds. So it's like, yeah. I don't. Is that okay? Yeah, 6. Okay, D8. Okay, so. Holy shit. Okay, so that's 20. That's a 23 on the healing, the hit points.
When you tap Fenrir, I guess this how do you describe the magic and how it works?
So, I would actually kind of like to think this is kind of dramatic, but um, whenever I think of Estrella as positive, because obviously we know now that she used to be and technically is a fairy. I would like to think that all of her like more positive spells are a lot more like pretty. So maybe there's actually like um these flowers, these wildflowers that sort of wrap around, like obviously not restricting or anything, but sort of wrap around there in in sort of a hug. And then as they go away, that's when the healing process is over. So like they encase him, and then after they like, you know, separate, he's healed.
You there? Riv,
Yeah.
I'm making sure you're here. He kind of like, he's like looking at these wildflowers and he just kind of like, he sniffs them for a little. And then he licks it. And he's just kind of like, and you can see him get like fuller, essentially. He looks like now a regular bobcat. And he just kind of, at this point, he curls up. He kind of like, he doesn't, his body doesn't move from the floor, but he like uses his paws and his feet to drag himself over to his owner and just lay there.
Are you feeling any better at all?
Fenrir like looks at you and he just goes, "Who, me?"
Yes, you.
You understand what I'm saying?
Hello?
No, Phil is literally, oh fuck's sake! We heard you.
What the hell?
He that was he's Fenrir was saying that. He was like, huh? Me? He's like, you understand me?
Yes, I do.
What the fuck? He's like,
Pretty crazy, right?
he's like, yeah, a lot better. Thanks.
Good. I'm glad.
Mm.
And be safe, then.
Thank you. And he kind of like, he gets up when his owner's like leaving. And they both head back to, I guess, her room. And Janice is, I mean, he's sitting on one of these cots and he's looking at you like,
Seems you've made yourself a new friend, Jim.
you
No.
made me look like a fool.
You did fine, Jim.
I was saying the word who for 7 minutes. She understood me.
No, I think you should have understood that when you turned into an owl 20 years ago,
Why
that
didn't
you would be saying the word who quite.
you?
No. Just relax. There's some soap and a cloth in the bathroom. Okay. We can give you a bit of a bath.
No, as soon as you said soap and a cloth, he done bolted for it.
Janus! Get back here, now.
You said there was water.
I'm going to put it on the cloth. I'm not going to put you in the water. You're a bird. You can't get wet. You won't be able to.
What? What do you mean I don't get? What do you? Huh?
You can't get wet, Janus.
What? What do you mean?
I'm just going to put a little.
What do you mean I don't get wet?
I'm just going to put a little bit of water on the cloth and just wipe off the puddles so that you're not dirty, because I know you hate being dirty.
Would you? Okay. What do you mean I don't get wet?
Yeah, I'm not saying you don't get wet. I'm saying you can't get wet.
What if I
It can hurt your
wanted?
You don't like water. What are you fighting with me about, Jane?
Who said I didn't like water? Who?
Romance.
Who?
You want
Birds
that?
can't fly when their wings are wet.
They can fly, but it's just damaging because it actually the water can. I'm sure Ames would probably know a little something about this. I mean, it can like get their feathers infected, and it can, you know, it also infects their ears a lot of the time.
What
I mean, I don't.
What bird is it again?
He is a great horned owl.
I thought you said I thought you meant they couldn't fly in general. They're not. They're not butterflies.
no!
This isn't how that works. That's why I was confused. I'm like, they can. What do you mean?
No, they can. They can. I'm sorry for the confusion.
No, it's my own fault. I'm half paying attention right now, half drawing, half doing work. That's too many halves.
Ah, damn. Right, so okay, yeah. I mean, so with birds, their feathers are slightly waterproof, especially with great horned owls, so
I was
he has less of their natural reflecting oil. So he can technically get wet. He just doesn't. He won't have the ability to fly. You just won't have the ability to fly, which I think you'll be fine with. Would you be fine with that?
Give me a sec, guys. I'm getting a random FaceTime call. I'll be right back.
From who? Now I sound like the freaking owl. From who? We shouldn't be answering random FaceTime calls.
No, we shouldn't. Especially if it's a FaceTime call.
Technical difficulties. I'm just gonna mark where we were at. There we go. So, we shall wait.
Wait, we shall.
Tonight on Kitchen Nightmares.
Oh shit!
Goes in.
I forgot. My desktop audio is connected to the Yeah, here's what I want to do. I'm just gonna So hello everyone, we are back, but I'm sad that I have to maybe cut this off here. I don't know where River is, and if she miraculously shows up, I mean yeah, we would definitely continue, but I have no idea where she's gonna be. So what I will say is Fenrir and Ivana walk off into their room, and yeah, I guess that's where we'll end it off for right now. Thank you so much for watching, if you have watched, and we will see you in the next one. Alright, bye bye.